Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And this interleague matchup is underway. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Here's the 0-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, Boog, he's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling.
That's the ball.
It stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
So man aboard, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. The Yanks could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it. And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now. And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
2 on, 1 out. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's the ball.
Stays alive.
Ball.
In the dirt. The throw into second, but he's back in time. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
No, that's out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
He's that missed, that's the ball.
Missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit into the outfield.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Here's Kyle
No,
Tucker.
that's low. Ball.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again. As
no, that missed. That's a ball.
Just missed. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one misses. Ball 3. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get a run out, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx and on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The 0-1.
That's a ball. Outside.
And there's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a 2-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Cody Bellinger.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Ben Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Sasaki, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
And now 3-0.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
3-0 down. And he walked him
Ball
on 4 pitches.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looks,
ball,
you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Man at first, one away.
No,
down.
that's down. Ball.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Cody Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Rice off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees, still behind by a count of 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez matched a homer in his last game. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference. There's really no defense for a runner who's moving like he was in that last game, Boog. All you can do as a pitcher is focus on the batter because you know you're going to give up a couple of bags.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1-1 now. Swing and a ground ball.
No,
and
that's a foul ball.
Just foul. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. He'll score. It's 2-zip.
No, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while we see one of these weird plays and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. 2 down, nobody on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Got him looking. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
And the
No, that's
slider
in.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On a line. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. The throw in. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
The shortstop, okay.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out. Runner at second. Jose Caballero will hit next. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
One out, the runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch misses way outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Too low, ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Chisholm, the runner at third. Caballero over at first with 1 away.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Here's a 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Austin Wells waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
In there! Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Digging in, Austin Wells. Throws to first in time. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Well, Singy, we highlighted him in the open, nearly untouchable on the mound of late, but today, not so much.
Yeah, he's got to battle and try to gain that confidence back. A lot of game left in this one.
Oh, 0-1 now.
Ball.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball. That's up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Mookie digs in here. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Outside low, ball 1. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Landon Knack up and throwing. Klein getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's inside.
Some rare territory he's in here, Boog. Not even 350 hitters in MLB history have piled up this many knocks. He's on the precipice of something really special.
There's a swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one almost hit him. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. See you later. His 24th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. One down. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hit on the ground to short. Betts handles, throws to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Gets him to chase after that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. 3 innings complete. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You know, these Dodgers
that's
do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Just off the inside edge.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that is out of play. This looks like extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. In there at the ease. That's strike 1. And a foul ball.
Looks like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ball.
That's
way
the ball.
Inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Snap throw to first. Line drive. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. Here's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Ball 1 there.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And he couldn't hold it back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Just missed.
That's the ball. That's down.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. One left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Landon Knack. He's making his second appearance of the season. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
And that is ball one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was an excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they tie it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jose Caballero digs in now, and a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Ball, that's outside.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the zone for a called strike. And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
That misses
that's
the
high,
zone.
that's a ball.
And now it's 3-2. Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
So digging in, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner edges away at second. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That one fouled off. Wells off of first with 2 away.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We played 4. Yankees 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ripped to right. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The Yankees up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Pies in the box again. Takes the strike. That's in there. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Ben Rice with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit singing.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, and most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
Heck what?
Rice was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's a foul ball.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that all-star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the all-star game, so he should appreciate this.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 2-2. Grounder, that's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 5-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck surface, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Landon Knack gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Evan Phillips on the pitch here.
Evan Phillips.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Chopper to second. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Hey!
Well struck right field. And it is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And now 2-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Popped up. Betts. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And they'll do it again. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. The Yanks leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the inside corner for a strike. Betts looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tied Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Here comes Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
McMahon.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ball,
I'm not
that's
saying
out.
they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Ball to strike. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that number.
Now here's Trent Grisham. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That's a ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. To the right side, makes a sliding stop, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, Will Klein. 32nd appearance. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
You start acting like my love wasn't there. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hood. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was vicious.
Goldie
That
stands
missed.
in
That's
with
a ball.
2 away as he takes a ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Rice, the runner at first with 2 gone. Goldie, 38 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball out.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC.
now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
That one
No,
close.
that missed. That's
Ruled
a ball.
Ball 1. The Yankees leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Now he breaks his bat. Flips it. Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Rip towards third. Over to Goldie. 1, 2, 3. Go the Dodgers. It's the Yankees 7 and the Dodgers 2. Back in the Bronx, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Backed off the plate that time. And a 1-2.
Ball outside.
That one ripped. And
Foul ball.
Foul ball. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not.
On the mound now, Edgardo Henriquez. On for the 30th time this year. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Chisholm Jr.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line to center. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Dodgers 2. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC.
Now pitching for
Angel Chavez will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
The 0-1. And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham backing up, and to his right makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Yeehaw!
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the outside corner, got him looking. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Right side. Freeman steps on the bag, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
No, that missed.
swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher now, Ryan Yarbrough.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And it goes just foul. Yarbrough, the tall lefty, 200. That one almost got him. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2 now. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So
Take your base.
Walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Hee-haw!
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. 1 out, man at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 3 in this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ha!
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One strike away. In the air, left side. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the series opener here at home.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.